Marion Barasa, KTN.
Moving on, Sudan has petitioned Kenya's parliament protesting the hosting of a rebel group planning to destabilize their government. Malik Agar, the vice president of Sudan's Transitional Sovereign Council, has sent a petition to Kenya's parliament expressing grave concern regarding the hosting of meetings by the Rapid Support Forces militia on Kenyan territory. Grace Nganga with more details.
In a letter seen by KTN, the Sudanese government has raised alarm over what it described as Kenya's continued engagement with the Rapid Support Forces RSF, a paramilitary group currently in conflict with Sudan's armed forces, accusing Kenya of complicity in efforts to undermine the country's sovereignty. The vice president of Sudan's Transitional Sovereign Council is now appealing to MPs to step in and restrain President William Ruto from actions it claims could interfere in its internal matters. He further claimed that RSF militia framing the Nairobi meetings as a meeting violation of international law, the African Union Constitutive Act, and the UN Charter. The letter says, and I quote, "These meetings are aimed at establishing a so-called parallel government which directly undermines Sudan's sovereignty and poses a threat to regional peace and stability." It adds, and I quote, "The Sudanese people, the African Union, the United Nations Security Council, IGAD, and the International Conference on the Great Lakes region have all firmly rejected any attempts by this militia to impose an illegitimate alternative governance structure." Sudan is now pleading with Parliament to uphold the legacy of Pan-Africanism and ensure that it will not permit Kenyan territory to be used to legitimize or host entities intent on undermining a neighboring African state. This comes weeks after former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua branded President William Ruto the real commander of Sudan's RSF of alleged shady business deals with the paramilitary group's leader, Mohamed Hamdan Dagalo, alias Hemedti. Gachagua accused Ruto of rolling out a red carpet and allowing talks with a leader who the U.S. government sanctioned for atrocities in Sudan, including war crimes and crimes against humanity.
For a movement to succeed, it needs money. The money from gold is being cleaned through Kenya to buy arms, to go and kill women and children. Everybody knows that he is selling gold through Nairobi. You may pretend not to know, or
I'm not pretending. Don't shoot the messenger.
Everybody knows.
I'm just trying to find out.
Everybody
made claims that the president is doing business.
Everybody knows that why William Ruto is having relations with Hemedti through Nairobi is for the gold business.
Kenya in February this year faced a diplomatic firestorm after Sudan's government accused Ruto of reneging on a high-level promise by allowing the Rapid Support Forces RSF and allied groups to hold discussions in Nairobi on forming a parallel government. Grace Nganga, KTN.
To the corridors of justice, where former Migori Governor Okoth Obado